Title: War Hero or War Criminal? Aussie legend takes a dive from corporate ladder amidst shocking revelations. TLDR, Aussie war veteran Ben Robert Smith, previously celebrated as a national hero, has hung up his corporate boots. His swan song follows a court ruling that found him guilty of killing 4 Afghans, shattering his defamation claims against media reports. Is it time for his Victoria Cross medal to take a bow too? In the land down under, revered war hero Ben Robert Smith has surprisingly hit the eject button on his cushy corporate gig. After a court side-eyed him as the baddie behind the unlawful end of 4 Afghans, murmurs about his illustrious Victoria Cross medal being yanked away have been growing louder. Robert Smith, a former member of Australia's elite Special Air Service Regiment, bitter due to his role as the state manager of 7 West Media. His decision came hot on the heels of a landmark defamation suit that backfired spectacularly. Those pesky newspapers that accused him of some pretty gnarly war crimes? The court says they're onto something. Talk about a plot twist. The 44-year-old hero turned zero had taken a breather since 2021 to play the court game, generously financed by the company's bigwig Kerry Stokes. Ben has offered his resignation, which we have accepted, spilled Chief Executive James Warburton, while thanking him for his commitment. Is it just us or do we smell a "don't let the door hit you on the way out" tone there? Now, here's where things get juicy. Robert Smith's legal brawl, a quest to save face after 2018 newspaper articles slapped him with allegations of war crimes, but a big fat note from the judge. The claims weren't just defamatory hot air, they were mostly true. A verdict that not even his worst nightmares could have painted. Just imagine his lawyers' faces. As if things weren't going south fast enough, Australian police still have him under their magnifying glass for potential criminal prosecution. The murmurs are growing louder, with some of Robert Smith's SAS colleagues pitching in, calling for him to lose his Victoria Cross medal. It's a top-tier gallantry award, folks, and no Aussie's ever lost it before. What's next? The Aussie government washing its hands off the case. It's not just the medals though. The Australian War Memorial, home to Robert Smith's uniform display, is facing calls to chuck out his memorabilia. The memorial has an obligation to tell the whole truth about Australia's involvement in Afghanistan, insists Minor Greens Party Senator David Shoebridge. The display's context might soon include a civil court footnote, but is it enough to keep the crowds coming? This tale of a hero's fall from grace brings to light a poignant question: are our war heroes always as heroic as they seem? Or are the battle lines blurred, with truth being the first casualty? And here's a curveball for ya: if Robert Smith loses his Victoria Cross, how will this reflect on the integrity of all those other medals hanging proudly on other soldiers' chests?